it's Jules.
And Saud.
And today's video is a whole lot of tea. Bunch of tea.
Okay, so let's just start off by this. Like, the title is We Caught Our Stalker.
And you guys are probably like,
well, what happened? Where did you have a stalker? Well, that's the thing. We didn't talk about it because it was really bad. Like, to the point where, like, if we did talk about it, these people would get a rise out of it.
We didn't want to feed it on social media. So while this was happening, we were filming like normal, going on about our lives.
Normal, right?
But you guys didn't know this was all happening behind the scenes.
And we were actually really scared.
Yeah, we really were. We were really disturbed.
So let's start off with me, because it started with me, and everyone in this house thought I was crazy, but I wasn't crazy. So when we first moved in, I think we talked about it. I don't know if we did or didn't.
I don't think we did because I went live on Instagram to get off.
Yeah, okay. So it was probably the third day moving into the new house, and I went to go get the mail, and there was a Ouija board and a metal cat head in our mailbox. Like, somebody opened our mailbox, put it in, and there was a Ouija board
on our driveway.
Okay, at the end of our driveway.
This was right after all the ghost stuff in our townhouse. Yeah. Keep that in mind. So we're living in this house for 3 days. Someone already knows where we live. Mm-hmm. They're clearly trying to scare us. Right. Which, how would you feel?
So yeah, so Julia went live on Instagram, and I immediately was like, Jules, get off. This person, whoever it is intentionally doing this to scare us, to get our attention.
On YouTube, I figured.
Yeah, on YouTube. So we let it slide. We got rid of all that stuff.
I was so mad. I was so mad. I wouldn't touch the Ouija board. Saud wouldn't touch the Ouija board.
My mom picked it up. She threw it away in the dumpster. Okay, anyways, right? So fast forward probably like a couple months, I noticed that there was a car in our driveway. Me and my friend Taj were playing pool, where the room is with the pool room, and I was like, oh, did anybody like order something like DoorDash or like whatever?
Because at the time we were ordering DoorDash all the time, so there was always a car coming in, coming out.
And it was late, like it was pitch black, so I literally could not see anything. And everybody was like, no, we didn't order anything. And I was like, all right, that's weird. Like, somebody's in our driveway just like looking at us, like windows wide open, looking at us. So I went outside as they were backing up, and they left. They sped off, and I was like, okay, that was weird. I hear a honk outside as somebody is driving by.
Now, I was like, maybe it was DoorDash. They had the wrong address. They went into the wrong driveway, because like, it's kind of like the ghost situation when you were freaking out about the ghost, and I was like, no, it's not a big deal. That's kind of how this was. I was trying to be calm.
Well, that night, they drove by again. Like, I went outside. Like, I stayed outside, and they went by again. Okay, whatever. A couple, probably like weeks go by. I'd say a week. And I had pig pie outside at night. They were going to the bathroom, and a car slowly drives by. Like, they stop, they slow down, slowly drive by, and then they see me speed off. So I knew it was the same exact car. I knew it was. So I was like, and I didn't know what kind of car it was. I didn't see the license plate. We didn't have cameras, nothing like that. So I stay at the end of the driveway. I'm like, Jules, get the dogs inside. I'm gonna find out like what kind of car this is. I want to try to get their license plate. I want to get it on camera.
I'm thinking Saud's paranoid.
Yeah, everybody in the house is thinking I'm delusional.
You're freaking out.
So I hide in our like woodsy area, and they come by again. They didn't see me. I had the camera out. I recorded them, but it was too blurry to get the license plate.
It was too dark. It was too blurry.
And then that type of situation happened probably 2 times after it.
Okay, so speeding up after that, every week this car drove by. Well, it was every night.
It was it was literally every single night. This same exact car would go by slowly honking.
At this point, we all knew it was going on, okay? Everyone believed Saud. We were all here. We were checking the windows. Every night, this car was honking. And like, driving by our house slowly, honking. Driving by again, honking. Like, it was just
like multiple,
crazy.
They wouldn't just go by once and honk. They'd go by like at least back and forth like 3 times, like that. So at one point, you guys were like, maybe it's just a fan trying to get our attention. But like, I don't think a fan does things like that.
Well, they shouldn't.
You know what I mean?
It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
And
like,
it's scary.
It's a privacy thing. Like, that's just really weird, right? So we asked our neighbor, we forgot to fill them in on this. We asked our neighbor, we were like, hey, are there a lot of young kids that live around here? And she was like, not as much, but like some people know that like people that do social media moved in this neighborhood.
So
we're like,
yay.
great, like people know, and it's just like people messing with us. Anyways, it was just getting to the point where it was actually annoying. Like,
it was getting to the point where we were actually scared. Okay,
yeah.
We don't know who these people are.
And they came by like almost literally every single night as I'm taking the dogs out. It was like a friendly thing at that point. Like they were just stopping by.
Well,
and their
and
nightly routine.
Everything goes through your head, okay? You're like, what if these people, because it's at night, what if these people are waiting for us not to be home? What if they're waiting for the lights to get shut off? What if they're trying to break in? What if they're trying to kill us? Like, everything goes through your head.
It's even scarier when, like, I don't know, like, I have no idea who that person, like you said, like, you don't know their intentions, who they are, like, what they want.
So at this point, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Okay, like, we're freaked out. Saud is freaking out.
I'm freaking out.
Pissed. I call the cops. I tell them what's going on. As the car is literally going by us.
Going by our house. Oh yeah, also, I went to go get my haircut and I thought I seen the car.
Yeah.
Parked at
Saud was...
No, listen, I
line.
thought I seen it, right? So we went one night, we were like, enough is enough. They were honking. Antonio actually heard them, and I have it on video. We were literally, I was filming like a Snapchat, and you can hear the honk last second.
Okay, then we'll insert that here.
If I didn't find it, I didn't find it, but I literally can, I'll try to find that.
I will pause.
You hear that?
Literally the tiniest, like really quickly. But Antonio was
this was a nightly occurrence.
Antonio was
so
like,
annoying.
did you hear
We're
that?
trying to live our life, and it's just like beep, 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 like 24/7.
Yeah, so listen, right? One day, we was like, enough is enough. I was like, okay, let's do this. Let's drive, because I thought I seen the car that was like probably, like, it wasn't too far
Babe,
away.
you gotta back up to when I call the cops. You didn't even let me tell this.
What?
I
Go
called
ahead.
the cops. Like, you're just fast forwarding.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, rewind.
Rewind.
This is happening. One night the car is driving by. 8
Yep.
times, to be exact. 8 times. it
Yeah.
passed. Okay, I call the cops. I'm like, listen, I basically tell them our situation on social media. I'm like, I'm scared. This car has been driving by for weeks. Like, it is the same car, we're sure. They come by, of course, the car stopped when they get here. They're like, we couldn't find anything, blah, blah, blah. Keep us updated.
And like, they came with like flashlights and everything.
Yeah. Now, this is when Saud goes on the hunt.
Okay, so I thought I seen the car on the way to get my haircut, and I was like, Jules, I swear this has to be the car, or it was the make of the car. So I said, tonight, I literally said, because we knew they were going to come that night. I was like, okay, so tonight we're going to stake out and have the car on, lights off, like, because the cops, I think we called them twice, and we were like, okay, like, every single time they miss it. Like,
Yeah.
it needs to happen on the spot. And like, don't ever do this. Like,
No.
don't ever do what me and Julia did.
Because I was
Dude,
actually...
I was just at my wit's end with whoever was doing this to us, and I was like, enough is enough. So I was like, let's shut the lights off tonight, let's leave the car on, and let's sit in it, and once we hear that horn, we're gonna go outside.
So,
Yes.
we did Saud's plan. We parked the car at the end of the driveway. And before you know it, as expected,
They started, Antonio comes running down like, they honked, they did it now. Like, we had this.
As soon as they went by the house, I turned my lights on and I zoomed out of my driveway.
Yeah, but we didn't go after them. At first, we did not, but we did. But let's get to that. We went to the house to see if that car was missing, because we would have known exactly where that person lived.
Oh, yeah, we did
But
do
it
that.
wasn't, because the car was there, and they're still going down our street, and we're like probably like 20 minutes away now.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, oh my God, I just ruined my own plan. But we were on the phone with Antonio, and I'm like, Antonio, are they still driving by? They're still driving by. He said, yeah, they're still going by. So Antonio was on the phone operating which way they are and stuff. So
anyway, when he told us,
Julia went fast and
I
furious.
started zooming. We found the car, right? We get in a high-speed chase. Do
Like,
not
no,
do this.
listen, no. So they were hiding on a side street, and I was like, Julia, that is the car. Like, I knew it.
We saw
They
them.
saw us.
They saw us.
We saw
them. And they started
They flew.
flying.
They
When I tell you we were going 80 on a 30,
Like, don't
I
ever.
was zooming.
But we needed to get this license
do we
plate.
have the video? Saud's out the window laughing, recording the license plate. I'm honking
Dude,
at
our
them.
adrenaline is like at its height.
I'm like, call the cops, call the cops. Saud calls the cops. We get the license plate. We give it to the cops.
Yep.
All this stuff. But we chased them for so long. But then, like, the thought occurred to me, wait, these people could have a gun.
Like, we don't know who they
What
are.
are
What
we
are we doing?
doing?
Yeah.
They could have a gun. So we stop. I like turn off into, they go like down a dead
Where
end.
a graveyard
like a
is.
sketchy road. And I'm like, no. So they know we caught
We know.
them, right?
They know that, yeah.
They know we know. So you think would end. We go into the cops, give them everything. They got the information. It's on record more than once, right? So you think it would end there?
It doesn't. It doesn't end there.
It doesn't end there.
Over.
Well, you know, it did get quiet for a few days.
Yeah, it did. We're not gonna say anything about the person because we're not trying to bring anything about
obviously.
it. But it was multiple people. It was
Yeah.
multiple people. Okay, so after that, a couple days went by and we're good and we are home and we are relaxing and Julia's like, hey, I'm gonna go live on Instagram. You know,
Just going live on Instagram.
And she went live on Instagram, right?
Now, this is the craziest thing. So I'm on Instagram live, right? And I have to act normal. Like, you guys are in my broadcast and I see you. I also see the stalker in our broadcast because at this point, they were on a fake account, right? Mm-hmm. And they were commenting things like old blank car. Like the way we described the car to the cops. They were also commenting things in my live, like anything weird been happening since you moved in the new house. Like thinking that I don't know, like that I don't know them.
Like they thought we was gonna like be like, oh yeah, like somebody's been driving by our house and they were gonna be like, oh my god, yes, they know us.
Yeah,
oh
like they were sitting waiting. So I screenshotted it.
No, wait. Yeah, you screenshotted it, but then you got off live.
No, but I want to share the screenshot real quick. So this is the screenshot because I screenshotted it so fast when they were commenting because I don't think they knew that
we knew. Yeah.
Anyway.
So Julia gets off and she's like, are you serious? Like they are still doing this.
Like they're bringing it to Instagram now.
So I was smart enough to do this. And we knew at this point, guys, also remember this, we knew who they were.
We knew who they were.
So we weren't.
Well, we didn't like know who they were.
No,
like,
we don't know them
personally,
but like we
knew
found out who they were.
Yeah, we found out who they were.
Yeah. So like I was not scared.
No.
You was not scared. Not one bit. It's just
I was ready to fight. That's what I was.
Yeah.
I was ready to fight.
So I was like, okay, Jules, I want you to go back live on Instagram and see if they go in. And even if they don't talk, I guarantee you they're in there. And she was like, well, why? And I was like, because I have a plan. I was like, we are going to say, and I'm going to say in your broadcast, I'm going to say, hey, Jules, can you get off? Like, I want to go to Target. Like, let's go to Target.
Setting them up.
So we're setting them up for them to go to Target so we can say, can you guys like completely just knock it off? Like it's getting to the point where like we're literally in our 20s, like I don't know like what they are, like you know what I mean? Like it was a lot. So Julia goes live and they didn't talk in it though.
I was like they're not gonna fall for this. They can't be that stupid.
So Julia goes live.
Plus I didn't think they were in my live because they weren't commenting.
Yeah.
But the whole live I just kept saying, oh yeah, we're gonna go to Target.
Like, oh yeah, what do you want
to go to Target.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna film a video, so we need to go to Target.
So we were like, okay, and so Julia ended the broadcast, like, okay guys, gotta go to Target.
We're going right now.
Yeah. So we go to Target.
We don't see their car.
We don't see the car, and I was like, okay, like let's just walk in and like just see if they like fell for it, because like you gotta be some type of dumb.
Also, let me disclose something. So at this point, I know what one of them looked like because, and I want to disclaim this, the only way we know what they look like is because we saw them in the car.
Yes.
That night.
And yes, I knew exactly what this person looked like, so I was like, that is that person.
I
could pin it out.
We had a face.
Yeah. So we're going in, and Julia was like, Saud, I think that's them.
No, I knew it.
And I was like, wait,
they
what?
Walked
Like I didn't
right by us.
I didn't see them.
That's them.
Yeah.
And you said no. And I said, that's
Cause like
them.
I didn't believe someone would actually do that. Like,
yeah,
fall
they
for
did.
something.
I don't know what the point was. And they were acting, they didn't know we knew what they looked like.
Yeah.
And we didn't. We only knew what one of them looked like. And I saw that person's face. And that's all I needed.
Yeah.
So I don't know what their intention was. Like, to
go and
us.
like watch us out. Like you want to just like see
just
us.
Look at us.
Like.
Anyway, I just want to also disclose this is not a fan. Okay, there is a line between a fan
and like harassment.
And this person knew they were scaring us. There was stuff with the cops. Like they knew we were uncomfortable. They knew they were scaring us. They continued to do it. They were getting enjoyment out of it. So when I see this person and the others because there was more than one. I ran up to them so fast, and I have it on video.
We have it on video, but we're not.
I'm not gonna insert that for like a legal reason, since this did go to the cops. You guys can see the other footage. I'm just gonna tell you how the conversation went. I was like, hey, you think it's cool to drive by people's houses and honk at them?
And they did not know.
Their jaws dropped. They did not know we knew who they were. We didn't. Yeah. They did not know.
They're probably watching this right now.
They probably are. Hi. But I was like, you think it's cool? Like, I just lost it. You think it's cool to honk at people's houses?
And I think one of them
cool
was
to harass
also
people?
Recording too.
Yeah, they were recording. So I'm recording. They're recording because I wanted it.
Because like I can see the phone. Like you know when somebody's recording, you could tell by an angle.
Yeah, I was not in the wrong. They were. So I was just like, it's harassment. Like, what's the point?
They said they didn't know who lived there. They were like, we didn't know.
We weren't trying to scare you. We weren't trying to harass you. We were bored and we were just driving by a house and honking.
Okay, but like, okay, I get it. Like, do it once, whatever, haha, fun and games. But doing it every single night, like it's a schedule, like it's a routine, that is psychotic.
And I was like, so it was just a random house.
And they were like, yeah,
it was us. You just chose a random house.
They were like, yeah, that sounds so crazy, starting to laugh. And I'm like, yeah, that's crazy.
And then they were like, we didn't know who you were until after we were already doing it.
So why did you keep doing it, and why are you still doing it right now? And I was like, so who had the fake account? And one of them said it was me.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And we also literally said to them, and I wonder how they felt after this.
I
was like, listen, oh, you guys just come to Target? And they were like, yeah, we just come to Target.
Oh,
and then I was like, well, we literally set you guys up because we said we was going to Target. And they were like, oh.
I know.
I
was like, oh, it's funny that like we went on live purposely to set you up and you fell for it.
So
they felt so dumb.
I will say, after that, Julia, dude, you was a boss. Let me tell you, you was like, you was being serious.
Yeah. I wasn't messing around. It's not cool.
Yeah, no. So after that, I will say.
Oh, I said something along the lines of just an in-person warning. Don't come on Instagram Live. Don't come by our house.
It's just
not
scary
cool.
if somebody's honking at
not
your
cool.
house,
Very disrespectful. Our house is our safe place.
And like you guys
Please
made it
respect
very, very, very uncomfortable. Well, we said like we even
it's already documented like X amount of times. If you do again, I will file a harassment order.
Yep.
And then we got left alone.
Yeah. Yep.
But
listen, Target workers came up to us.
Oh my god, I know the Target workers came up because this was loud, right? Like
we was like, you know, like in Target where like the cards are, like all the Pokemon cards, like we was.
Dude, we just caught our stalker. Everyone's checking out. I'm like, do not come to my house. I will hit you with a harassment order. And Target's like, what's going on? And then what's nice is the Target workers were like, we have security here anytime, like if you need it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, thanks.
But okay, so fast forward to like now, and like has it happened? No.
That conversation ended.
I haven't heard a honk ever since.
I haven't either.
And it feels so much better, but now that like that's over, like I never want to deal with something like that again.
I don't either.
I really don't.
And this is the thing. Let me also say this. We didn't talk about this on social media because we didn't want to fuel the fire.
And this happened months ago. Months ago. It started when we first moved in till maybe like what? Probably December.
It was just
January.
ridiculous. It was just ridiculous. But that's what happened to us that you guys didn't know. Hate that we couldn't tell you, but we
couldn't tell you guys until we got it figured out, because if this person or these people knew that we like knew, then they would get more of a kick and they could have did something else.
Also, I want to say things happen off camera. Okay, things happen. We're not gonna take everything to social media, so nobody else better come stalk us. We're gonna make a video about that.
No, we're not. Like this is it. Like if anything was to happen again, like you're gonna get in trouble by the police or something. Like,
yeah,
it's just something that we've been wanting to tell social media, but we felt like we couldn't. But like it feels good to like actually let y'all know, like, hey,
we got cameras now.
Yeah, we got a bunch of those.
The cops know us now.
Yeah,
don't come to our house.
And it's just like, I don't think it's even okay.
A fan wouldn't. I know the fans wouldn't do it.
No, like, and that's just not like, especially just anybody's house. Like, I wouldn't do that to anybody's house.
I wouldn't. Why would anyone want to make someone feel uncomfortable?
It was so uncomfortable, and guys, like, I literally didn't even want to like sit outside.
Like, couldn't sleep.
I couldn't even sleep because we didn't know who it was. I didn't know what they wanted.
Disgusting. Why would you do that to somebody?
But yeah, things happen off camera, and that is one of them that happened off off camera. Well, I recorded a lot of it, but yeah.
Yeah, that I can't believe. Yeah, I hope that was some tea because I haven't.
Julia's been wanting to talk about it more than me, but I've just been nervous about it because I don't want them to come back, and if they come back, then they're getting in trouble by the law. But like, I just personally, like, it happened, and like, I just felt like it was something that should come to light because people should not be doing that.
Yeah, and I also think that as influencers, I think we should also say that we are people, and this is for all influencers. There's a line of respect for privacy. I don't know if these people would call themselves fans, but fans do not do that. Fans do not do that. You do not go to someone you adore's house and do things to scare them. Like, there's
honk at them and stuff,
there's a line. Okay, phone numbers, those are private things. Houses are our safe spots, and there's just a line of respect.
Like, if we're out and about, you can say hi. I really like.
But our home is our home.
Yeah.
That is our safety.
And it just makes it like even weirder, like, cause like I let Pig and Pie play outside. Like, I don't want a person just randomly going up to them or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's all done now, but that was our little story time, and a lot of that. I just want to say this just to throw this in. It has to do with it, but doesn't have to do with it. A lot of things happen behind closed doors that people don't necessarily want to bring to light at first. But like, I felt like this situation was going to. We were just kind of like nervous too.
Yeah.
So.
But that was.
I hope you guys enjoy this story.
That was our story. Thankfully
it's over.
With.
And like, it was a lot of stress at the time.
It was.
And then we put our foot down, and
I was ready to go to war for it. No, but seriously guys, I feel like this video just doesn't need a post notification. I feel like this was like a raw, like, this is a life thing.
Raw, real, like, legit happened. This is not made up.
No, this is, well, we have footage.
We have and like we said, we have a bunch of footage that like we literally cannot show.
But we'll show what we can and insert.
If we can.
Yeah, we'll show what we can, but there's stuff. Anyway, guys, that was our story. That was our stalker story.
If you guys want more stories, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, but hopefully,
not stalker stories. We don't have any more of those.
Not like this, please.
Kind of like when that person proposed to me at the club.
That was something else.
That was a wild night. That was a wild night.
Anyway, guys, that is gonna be all for this video. We hope you guys enjoyed this story time. But we love you guys. We will see you later, and stay A1.